Hi people and hello my Chili Con Carnage crew, it's Chili here for a 5-minute review on Insane Clown Posse's newest EP, Whoa, the Weeping Weirdo. It's been nearly 2 years since ICP dropped Yum Yum Bedlam, and since then the group announced that they would be releasing 3 EPs based on the characters found on the front, named Wicked Vic, Pug Ugly, and Whoa, the Weeping Weirdo. In the past, the band have been consistent with releasing music, so when these 3 EPs were announced, I didn't think that we would have to wait almost 2 years for the final product, especially considering these are short records. But with Violent J's health scare and his girlfriend passing away in November last year, I'm not surprised to hear that this project was delayed. So talking about this record, and it starts off with that hyped up carnival music and screams, and I was getting into it except for that repetitive whoa scream just constantly being barraged in my ear. It's still a solid intro, but the steam is lost in the transition to the next song, which just slows down the pace and has a long lead in. And aside from this, I do like this track. It has some great bass lines and incredibly catchy vocals. It's probably the best track on this EP, but it feels mismatched compared to their first piece. Speaking of hooks, the next song, Ellie Mae, is just classic ICP, as it's funny as fuck really. Keep Chopping is next, and is an interpolation of the Steve Miller Band's Rocking Me. While this isn't the first time that the band have done something like this, in fact on the contrary, ICP interpolate music often, I feel that this song is just terrible and an affront to the original, which is a classic tune. I'm not a Steve Miller Band fan, and Violent J was never a great singer, but this song really exemplifies his flaws, and it's not on purpose. This is where the record really takes a quick nosedive, and it doesn't reach the highs from earlier, even though they weren't exactly causing vertigo for me. Banshee and Average Joe just breeze on past for me, and I can't say that they stood out, but I did get Hell's Pit vibes from Banshee sampling, which was my first album I heard from the band. The closing track, Something to See, is a remix from their Yum Yum Bedlam album, and it's just fine, but it's like the other EPs, just an added bonus to round out the record. This EP is weird because I didn't hear about it when it was released. Nothing. No news, no updates, no Insta, Wiki, YouTube or anything. I stumbled across it actually by accident when I went to listen to an ICP record, and I feel the band may have downplayed this effort as well, as it's not their finest hour, instead marked by dark times in the band's history, and they perhaps just want to close this project off, and I don't blame them. Violent J is in a dark spot, and it feels like he is on a downward spiral, and he just doesn't give a fuck at the moment. Hopefully he gets better soon, and I send my love out to him for better days ahead. Overall, I would give this album a score of 3.5 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being Out the Sky and Ellie Mae. I'm not sure what the next chapter is for these horrorcore kings, but I do have to say that I will be interested to hear it when it does come out. Although the Yum Yum chapter was intriguing, it wasn't particularly memorable for me, so I'm glad to close this one off. Thank you for checking out this episode of 5-Minute Reviews. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and share it with all the juggalos. I am Chili. Whoop whoop. Have a great day and stay spicy. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Live Listener Race. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you share it with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Chili Con Carnage crew so you can get notified for all the future videos that we put out, as we put out videos every Friday. Also, we are on Discord, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter over at Live Listener Race, so make sure to tune in over there. And don't forget to like this video so that our manager can stay very happy.